Right, so good morning. So Sunday morning, so we are off to Chirk car boot today to see what sort of items we can find to flip on eBay. So for those of you who don't know, my name's Chris and I am a full-time eBay reseller. Currently I'm waiting on my uncle coming out, which we're in a little bit early. It's 5:15. Said to him I'll be here between 5:15 and 5:30. But yeah, gonna go around the car boot together and see what bargains we can find to flip on our eBay store. So hopefully find something good. Alright guys, so I didn't actually record around the car boot because we got here and it was just raining, pouring down. We're at Chirk car boot and normally it's massive. It had one row, normally it's got like 20 to 30 rows. So we just went, you know what, let's not mess around with the camera, let's just get out, get through the rain as quickly as possible. We've paid to come in, so we'll have a look around. And I actually got quite a bit. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna drive home, gonna drop Stephen his stuff off, and then I'll show you everything I got at home. I'll pull up some sold listings at the end, a bit like I did on my warehouse video. If you've seen that, I'll just show it you all, then I'll have a bit of a chat and put all the sold listings there, and show you guys what we got. But quick lesson, never judge a book by its cover, don't give up. I do think when it's raining like this and people do put the effort into coming out, there is still some stuff around, like we've seen a lot of Hunter Wellingtons that people are asking 20-30 quid on. But then there's a lot at the opposite end where people are going, you know what, if I can get all my stuff gone in an hour and I can make 100 quid instead of the £1,000 I was aiming for, they're doing it. And it goes to show with some of the stuff I got today. Right then guys, so back at home now, got the car unloaded, got it laid out on the sofa ready for you. So what we're going to do is going to quickly show you what I bought, tell you the price, tell you a bit about it. And then whilst I tell you a bit about it, you won't have to look at me, so don't worry about that. We'll have the sold listings, or the closest sold listings I can find, overlaid over the top. So I'm also going to show you how easy reselling is for people that seem to think that as well, but I'll do that after you're here for this. So do this bit, and then you guys can click off, or you can see the sold listings and you can listen to me for a couple of minutes. But anyway, so we've got an Ashman leather jacket. All this clothing at the top came from the same place. And a Ben Sherman leather jacket. 4XL, I sold one of those a couple of weeks ago, so we were all good with that. They cost me £10 a piece. We then got a Wolf Sport, and a Wolf Sport, these are like motocross sort of shirt things. I don't really know the ins and outs, I'm not into that. First Racer, or Racing, exactly the same thing. They cost me £5 each, so all in on that, I'm £35. That should be good money. I paid £2 each for these. That's Guitar Hero PlayStation 2 guitar. There's another one underneath, so I ended up with two of them. Got a Delta kitchen coffee machine with grinder. That was £5. Carrymore Hot Rod boots, they were £2. A Demon amplifier, that was £10. And then I've got free-ish. I've got two complete cordless vacuums, one cordless vacuum with its one tube, and one Shark motor head. So with all this guys, just so you know, one, never be put off by a car boot. Okay, I went all the way to Chirk car boot. It takes about an hour from where I am. Rain is horrible. Me and my uncle looked to the event, it's absolutely dead. I'm not going to record, there's no point. We won't pick anything up, but we're going to walk around and we're going to try, because we've driven all the way there, we've paid the entry, we might as well try. And I literally got the vacuum straight away. And I went up, I asked about them. So how much do you want? He said £10 a piece. You know, if you take them all, I'll do it 15 and I'll throw you in that Shark motor body, main motor body. It's just like, sound, happy days, £15. Straight in the bag, straight away. Next stand, put that away, went back, next stand, Demon amp. On there, my uncle was asking about a little figure. They wanted 15 quid, so he's like, it's expensive, but still ask. I've been saying to my uncle all day and I kind of regret because I didn't ask about some stuff. Everything at a car boot is £1 until you ask. If you don't ask, they're only going to ask you for £1. When you do ask, that might change. The way I look at it, it's £1 until I ask the question. Asked, tenner. Size of it, guarantees it's working. I have seen him at that car boot before. He says every week, fine. Let's do it, let's take that gamble. It is a tenner. The Hot Rock Carrymore boots, I listed a pair yesterday for 30 quid. They're getting pictured today, they're not going live today, but they'll go live eventually. So 30 quid on walking, hiking boots. Pretty good. Coffee machine with grinder. Now, I almost made a mistake. We've actually opened it at home and checked it. It's all in there and it is brand new. But they bought it out of the car. I said, how much do you want on that? They said a £5. I said, is it working? They went, honestly, it's brand new. Our mum bought it, opened it, never took it out, resealed it with tape. And I just went, yeah, no problem. Don't do that at car boots. That's how you'll get ripped off. I did it. Turns out it's all in there. It's Aldi price, mind you, but for £5, I should easily get 20. You guys will see on the solds, I won't. 2 Guitar Heroes. Here's another mistake. Straight out the back of the car, same woman as the Delta. There's a guy gone up. Got any games consoles? Yeah, here's a PS2, here's a PS1, here's this, here's that. It's about 6, 7 of them, no cables, but he's got them. And he saw them, and he went, I don't want them. So I went, if you don't want them, there's a reason. He should know more than me. Maybe they're too expensive, maybe they're this, maybe they're that. Well, £2 a punt. I've sold them for more than that in the past myself, so I should have known and I should have done it. I did in the end, but I didn't even ask. I went down the car boot, came back up, and I was like, you know what, they haven't gone. How much do you want for them? Oh, £2 each. Chuck them in. Chuck them in. And I think that's pretty much it for what we got, guys. It's like I say, the Ben Sherman, I've sold that before. Leather does tend to sell. Racing stuff, that's not bad. He had loads of trousers, didn't do it. Quickly going to show you guys this, because I'm not sure how much time I need to overlay the sold listings. Probably not the amount I've got. But, so whilst I've been doing that, I got up at 5 AM to go there. Kirsty said, oh, I'll get up an hour later and start photoing the items. Because we drafted, how much did we draft yesterday? How much did I draft yesterday? 65? 65, yeah, it's supposed to be 60, you put 5 auctions up. So I drafted 65, I've got to do another 10 today. I'm going to do a bit of this, and I've done 4 jet washes so far. We didn't photo it, we do it over 2 days. We draft and clean on one day, we photo on the next day.
Sometimes photo the same day.
Yeah, sometimes, depends what we're doing and how busy we are, but that is currently laptops for editing. That's my living room. Now, it hasn't been that bad overall. It's just now got more spread out because Kirsty set up a little area there. We are going to end up, normally what we do is we hang a black cloth by the windows and then we hang a white one over it, and then we just take the white one down when we want a black background. That's how we do it. But she's done one over the radiator so we can get all the smaller items pictured quickly, easily. She's not messing around on curtain rails and that whilst I'm not here. So it is a team effort for us, guys, and for anybody that thinks it's incredibly easy, it does take time. It is time consuming. I think between us we put about 6 hours each into it yesterday.
Yeah.
Into the drafting side. Kirsty's put half 7, we're on half 10, 3.5 hours, nearly 4 hours in this morning into the photoing. We've got 2 young kids at home, so she probably could have done a lot more, and we've been most of the way done in those 4 hours. But unfortunately, we are parents working from home. Kirsty does help, and it does make a massive difference. But anyway, guys, enough about that. But main lesson from this, guys, don't give up when you get to a car boot. Try. You can find stuff anywhere, and when it's raining especially, I said I'm probably getting some good deals here because people are going there, they're going, I don't want to stand in this, I don't want to get wet, the stock's going to get ruined, just get it gone. If I can get a £5, I'll get a £5. Okay? But anyway, guys, if you like what you saw, if you can like, share and subscribe to the channel, I'd be very, very grateful. But if not, no dramas. You guys do you. Hopefully you learn something from the video, hopefully you take something, and hopefully it helps you with your own reselling, future careers, whatever goals. And hopefully I'll see you on the next one.